Microneedling has really gained popularity in the past couple years. I am really amazed at how many people I see doing it on social media, how many people talk about it, how many new companies are making their own microneedling kits. There's everything from stamping your face to using full-on injectors. I thought I would go over it because a lot of you ask me about it, but I also don't think people realize how harmful it is for your skin. If you're new to my channel, I am Lisa. I'm 58 and a half years old. I have been a holistic master esthetician for almost 4 decades. And that just means that I teach my clients how to have beautiful skin without covering it up with foundation and concealer, without wearing or putting tons of makeup on, and no needles, procedures, or pills. I do work with many physicians that believe in holistic, and I can help you if you want to email me at lisa@peachesskincare.com. You can also join our private Facebook group on Facebook group on Facebook. That made sense. So microneedling. Here's what they tell you. And I like to do things in layman's terms. I can give you little scientific reports or numbers, but the bottom line is they tell you to poke your face with needles, that it will create an injury, and depending on the depth of that needle depends on how much of an injury it creates. And then when it is injured, your skin makes collagen, and it's supposed to create more collagen in your skin. So what does microneedling really do? Your skin is not meant to have needles poked in it. It pokes your skin at different depths depending on what you're doing. It creates an opening for fungus and bacteria. And if I could tell you how many clients have come to me after having this done that have major infections or fungal issues. We have natural fungus and bacteria always on our skin, and it is when we leave an opening for it that we have an issue. I have seen track marks, I have seen scar tissue, and really what it's doing is the needle is poking into your face, it's creating injury just like they said, and maybe it's creating a little collagen, but it's really just swelling. So all of these people who tell you that their skin looks so amazing, they have to keep chasing that look by doing this procedure to their skin more often. I also find many of these people are doing other things to their skin, so always just be mindful of that, especially on social media platforms. And the other thing is that you're not only chasing that look of a swollen look where you think your wrinkles and things are gone, but there are actual studies coming out that are showing that many of these major invasive treatments are making the skin more susceptible to cancers, more susceptible to aging, and more susceptible to bacterial and fungal infections. And I, for one, have seen that. So what's an alternative to microneedling? What can you do? And about now, a lot of you are thinking, oh my God, I just ordered a microneedling kit, or I've been doing microneedling. Send it back, throw it away. It's not good for your skin. And let me digress by saying, if it's something you really insist on doing, go to a medical provider, a cosmetic surgeon, a plastic surgeon, whatever you would like to call them. Go to them if you're going to have something like this done. I have never had a needle or procedure done to my face. I wear no foundation and concealer, so please know I practice what I preach. So here's what you can do to build collagen in your skin at any age. And it's funny because everyone wants to fearmong us as we age. They want to tell us that when we get to a certain age or when we get to menopause, we're going to stop making collagen. We're going to stop doing this. Well, the fact is that's true unless you want to start taking care of yourself. I still exercise. I still eat well. I still lift weights. And personally, I feel better than I have ever felt in years and decades. So here's what I do every night. If you're a peach, you do your whole PM routine all the way to classic moisturizer. So about this time, it depends on how early in the evening. And to all of you that say you don't have enough time at night, I really do this early in the evening. If I'm in for the evening by 6, I immediately go wash my face and take a shower, even before I eat. If I'm in for the evening by 4, it's the same thing. So I like to shower early. It's not abnormal for me to be sitting at the dinner table in my pajamas. It's just something that we do. Or if it's a night, which this is happening a lot. So to my peaches that know I'm on an island now, we go and watch the sunset. And so maybe my shower's a little later, but I always try to wash my face, or I just walk over in, my loungewear. So PM routine is done early in the evening. That whole conversation was about making sure you understand that. Then when we sit down to relax, now for my husband and I, it's sitting and watching television or watching a movie. That's just our downtime. I will take my microcurrent. I love NuFace Mini. I have had this for decades, and a lot of you are going to ask me. There's a lot of microcurrent I don't like, and that's simply because so many people are making them now. This is big business, beauty, and fearing us into not aging. It's big business. And so a lot of people are charging a lot. So I did a price comparison because so many of you are asking me about the Zip. So the Zip was $319, and I had one. It was sent to me. Hey, I honor every company. I didn't like it. I didn't think it did anything. And I started doing microcurrent in our salons professionally probably 35 years ago. I was one of the first people to do it. Someone had to fly in and teach me. And we do it with gloves. So I understand microcurrent. I know what you should be feeling. By the way, you should be feeling it. I know what it should look like. The NuFace was under $200, and I still love this little tool. I've heard people make fun of it, the little Mickey Mouse ears, whatever. It works. It's amazing. And I've never done anything to my face. Now I say that to you so that you understand that someone else may tell you how great something is, but maybe they've done something. You can trust me. Now, a lot of you ask what I do, and all I do is I just start working up my face with the NuFace. My moisturizer and all my serums are on. I do not use a gel. In fact, I was always taught that you just needed a purified water or, water without minerals and things in it. So I just use my serums and moisturizer. That's what we do in the salons, and that's what I think we spray them with water at times. You just work up the face, and you hold it under those bones, and you move it up. You're really teaching what we like to call muscle memory. You're telling the brain to move this muscle and to keep it high, right? Now, I don't have this turned on. I'm just showing you the process. I go all the way up my skin. I may work a little bit more up on my forehead. And I've actually had people tell me that they'll get a little bit of a headache. Well, think about it. These muscles, 42 in your face, 43 with your neck, you haven't been really working them out. And if you've been someone who's done Botox, you've actually frozen those muscles and kept them from working out. And so when you start to do something like working them, what happens if you start working out the muscles of your arms or legs? They get sore. It's very normal, and it's nothing to be afraid of. It's also nothing to be afraid of if you see little stars. A microcurrent, we have natural electricity always going through our body, but microcurrent is just telling those muscles to lift, 42, again in your face, 43 with your neck, and then telling your brain to keep it there. Now, why do I bring that up when we're talking about microneedling? Because you are creating muscle memory and therefore creating collagen with massage. Massage creates oxygenation of skin cells, creates blood flow, and therefore creates collagen at any age. Another thing is putting on a facial oil. Now, this is Peach's facial oil. The skin is an oil-loving organ. If you don't put oil on the skin, your skin will actually make oil. And that's why some of you think you're oily. You're really not. You're just not giving your skin enough oil. This is a gua sha. So this is what I do after my NuFace. I gua sha my skin. And again, I'm working up. I have several videos. I'm getting the blood flowing. But again, just showing you the movements, telling my skin and my muscles to move upward. Just moving. If you feel me tight here, it's because I'm getting under that bone and moving upward. I hear so many people say, our bones are going to fall. We're losing our bone. The thing is not if you take care of your skin. You're going to age, okay? You're going to fall a little bit, but you can tell your skin, which is an amazing organ, largest organ of the body, and it really takes suggestion. You can tell it to lift. You can push on those bones and almost keep them lifted. Trust me, I've done this for decades with hundreds of thousands of clients. So these are things you can do naturally as opposed to doing microneedling. Above all, do what brings you joy. Do what makes you happy. If you'd like to reach out to me for a Peaches routine, you can reach out to me at lisa@peachesskincare.com. And I hope I've encouraged all of you to uncover your true confidence.